Wish I had mine. This is really cool. What's happening here? We could lowering the cloud here. I wonder if we can get something to go off. I mean, if something actually happened, it would be I'd be very surprised. But we will see. A little bit of rumble thunder, but I am keeping a close eye on. It's like mostly scud. Oh, I'll try to like get my finger out, right there. Keeping a close eye on that. You guys are just joining in. We are live from central Pennsylvania with a pretty impressive storm system across here. I wanted to go live, get a few people in, and chat about the ongoing storms. Also, man, look, this storm is almost over top. It's so far. And then main kind of thing I'm watching out for is on the horizon. We have some convection starting up. Let's see, like those little like right there, little start of new cells basically, and then it's already happening right here. So we got some lowering clouds as well, which is very interesting. Keeping an eye on that. Welcome in. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday evening. We are almost to the weekend, guys. This is State College, PA. Let me know if you guys have any questions about your local weather or just weather in general. I'm a student meteorologist Ethan out here, and just want to go live together and watch this storm form. Keeping a close eye on here. So there's not really any driving forces for tornado. However, you can get pretty low clouds around this location because if you look in the distance, you got like the tree line that's kind of close to us, more green. And look behind that, it's really dark. That's actually another ridge line. So when these storms interact with ridges, they can bring down some very low clouds and cause them to rotate a little bit. But shouldn't be seeing anything too crazy. We'll stick with it though. But really nice shot here. As you can see, we got all the way at like the center of your screen now. That's the start of a new cell. You can see that one piece of cloud really peeking up to the north, and then a more mature cloud a little bit more closer to the main cell. See some rain starting to form beneath that where our horizon disappears, and then our big cloud that's already producing a ton of rain and lightning just west of us. So this is State College, PA. Green Bay, I think, has a pretty small chance of severe weather. I think all of it's south of you guys. Andrew there. Stay up to date on that. I have a few posts about the ongoing severe weather outbreak happening there. But that should wrap up pretty quickly, though. I know the tornado risk has really decreased from the peak of it this afternoon. It was the same location as what we saw last time, yesterday. So that was quite impressive. But just want to point out there are active golfers on course here, so we'll stay tuned to hear the golf siren if it does go off. Honestly, would not be surprised if we got it soon. I'm also keeping a close eye on the radar on my watch. I should have brought my iPad out, but it was dead, unfortunately. So I have to rely on my watch radar for up-to-date. Oh, there's some thunder. There's one rumble. This is State College, Pennsylvania. We're kind of out in the middle of the central part of the state. If you don't know where that is, PA. But look at these lowering clouds. I mean, looks like the storm is really interacting with this ridge line over here. So the clouds are right next to the surface. Lots of turbulence. It looks like the storm is definitely diving south of me. So, for reference, this direction is south. Also, kind of like reference, I'm not on like a parking deck. So we got a little bit of convection behind me. Kind of a little bit of a hole. Main actions happening right here, and then also where we're looking at. This is kind of the newly developing stuff as well. Appreciate all those likes, guys. Likes help the algorithm and helps me out. I am a solo creator here on the platform, and I really appreciate it. Likes go far away for TikTok. Yeah, I'm fighting against the algorithm these days. So hopefully you're enjoying it. If you have any weather questions, I've been tracking super weather for a long time. I'm a meteorology student, and yeah, if you have questions about Penn State or just meteorology in general, don't hesitate to comment down below. I'll keep a really close eye on the chat as we watch the storm progress across our horizon here. Look at that. Bit of a shelf forming right in there, so you can see that little sharp edge. That's where our shelf is starting to form just below what's called the LCL, the normal LCL clouds. They're just drawing up the moisture. I mean, it's so hot. If you've been in the east at all, basically anywhere, a little bit of rumble. I was gonna hear the thunder. If you've been in the east, you definitely know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's been hot, it's been humid, and if you don't have AC, I feel really bad for you because it has been brutal. Today's been a little bit better here specifically. Instead of like 105 degrees, it's been like the heat index, it's been about 95. So I'm kind of used to it now. But look at these golfers. I wonder if they are looking behind them. I got a big cloud over there. We might get some lightning on the screen too, so keep a close eye out for that. I'll be surprised to see that. Got the camera set up too. We got a good video hopping on, so you guys might be seeing some edits later on as well. Stay tuned for that as the storm pushes across. Well, you guys for the likes, appreciate that a ton. We're getting close to 1,000 likes. Yeah, been really appreciating all the support. We are on the road to 10,000 followers. We're getting pretty close. We're at 8,300 followers. It's been really great support from you guys for the past. Trying out some new content styles, like information about like what a derecho is, what a heat dome is, stuff like that. So you guys really like that. So appreciate the support. We'll keep it going at Rainy Day Weather. Also, if you missed out, this week is Rainy Day Weather's first birthday, so you might be seeing that profile. And this is State College, Pennsylvania. A little bit live feed here of this lowering wall cloud. I mean, that cloud is getting really low. Really low now. You can barely see it. See the difference between, okay, so we got, let me get my finger out really far. We got the main horizon, and then we got the mountain in the back. And then we got a little bit of a gap, and then we have the main wall cloud right here. That's where we're seeing this develop. It's really starting to push south of me. We might get an offshoot of a cell from the storm here, but this storm right in front of us is getting pretty strong. Let me see if I can pull up the radar. See if that's low for me. Yeah, otherwise, other than Pennsylvania, we have strong storms coming across areas like Kansas City and Iowa. I think the eastern portion of Iowa right now. And I think of the other areas. Wisconsin also underneath some severe weather. So lots of activity happening across this region. Across many regions in the United States. And then also across the East Coast, there's like a sliver of slight risk that was added for the wind risk. And it was actually a very unique wind risk. Ooh. Not sure if you guys heard that. Did anyone else hear that? Let me know if that caught up on stream. That was a pretty big rumble. Look at this. Look at the little feature here. Almost looks like a funnel, but it's really hard to believe that might be a funnel as of right now. But let me know what you guys think that we're seeing. I don't believe it's a funnel. Probably some scud. It's called a scud cloud. Kind of looks like a funnel, but it's not rotating. And you got lots of interaction here going on with the land and the storm. It's really getting very mean. But it's really diving south. So I think we're pretty safe. Hearing a bit of thunder. Keeping an eye on the radar. Just looking at the radar right now. Oh, it wants to focus. Come on. There we go. So there's the blue dot to me. We're looking at the storm just to the corner right there. So just to the southwest. Watching it push away from us. So it continues on. I do believe we might be able to get a streamer though. Yeah, it's just so hot and humid here. These storms don't really have a good direction. So one storm could just pop up on us. Man, I'm just enjoying this view of this cloud. You barely see through the storm now. Barely see the horizon. Compare the horizon versus the cloud. More, you can obviously see it over here than all the rain increases. Thank you for the follow, Jan. Appreciate that. Hopefully you're having a lovely evening. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. We're starting to see through the back of this storm now, so got a little bit of a, ooh, that was a good lightning strike. Of course, the moment I move away from this storm, it produces a lightning strike. We'll keep it on here, but off to the right, of the screen is currently a little bit of a gap. So the storm's really starting to move this way across the horizon. I'm just checking my back too, because I don't want a storm to sneak up on me. It's that type of environment. You got a little bit of a storm starting to form behind me. Look at that. Ooh, lovely convection happening right there. You see those cumulus clouds, nice and puffy. When they're sharp like that, so you can see how much definition they have. They almost look like they're in 4K right here. That's when you know they're really moving. That's when they're freshly formed. When you see stuff like this, and it's all fuzzy and kind of dying off, that's when you know the storm's slightly weakening. But that type of convection where you have sharp angles and it literally looks like it's in 4K, that's when you need to be worried and keep a close eye on that storm because it is growing quickly. Yeah, the storm is rapidly developing in front of us right now. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Hope you guys are doing well. Let me know if you have any more weather questions. Keeping a close eye on our golfers down here. Hopefully they don't get rained out. You can see we had rain earlier. We have rain in the sand traps, so it's probably a little muddy out there. Hopefully not too bad for everyone trying to enjoy their Thursday, getting around. Maybe get lightning again. We had lightning a little bit earlier. Maybe he wants to come back. We also have a few cells now developing over here. So we have this one is getting a little bit darker. So this one is more pointed towards us. This one's kind of shooting south of us. But that one is, if it goes south, we'll get some pretty good action. So, it's a pretty lovely day out. It is so humid though. I think the dew point is in the 70s. If you don't know what that means, if you have, say you have like a bottle of water or like a bottle of water is good. If you have a bottle of water and it's like 70 degrees in your house, you bring the water outside, there will be dew forming on the water because the atmosphere cannot hold the water in suspended. So it gets cooled and it condenses on the water bottle, and that's what you get dew on your water bottle. Even if it's 70 degrees. So just a lukewarm water bottle would have dew on it. That's how humid, how much water is in the air. So it's humid, it's hot. And let me know if you guys, or how you guys have been dealing with this heat, especially if you're in the East Coast. Oh, it's been so brutal. I know a crazy stat that I've seen looking at analogs was Philadelphia has peaked at like 107 degrees. Philadelphia has been warmer than Pensacola, Florida this year. However, Pensacola has received more snow than Philadelphia this year. So, an absolutely insane stat. Florida is more snowy than Philly this year, but Philly's warmer than Pensacola. It's like they flip-flopped. I mean, it's pretty insane. Yeah, let me know if you guys have any more questions. We're getting a little bit more thunder. Also keeping an eye on the storm behind me. We might switch to that storm soon. It's actually coming towards me as well. So this one's coming towards me. This way. That one is going away. More thunder. They still haven't done the siren yet for Clubhouse off this golf course. So we will see if that happens. Alright, kind of without it at this time. Maybe once the storm gets a little bit closer. We will see. We'll see how it goes. And not too much lightning. You can see all this rain though pushing out. I mean, it's kind of the banding like feature on the horizon that is really signifying rain there. Oh, this front of the storm is really getting into shape now. See, the actual cloud level is starting to rise, and then we're losing our horizon behind it. It's some nice rain showers. Try to cool off. It's currently like 85 here. Oh, it's so hot. I mean, it's not as hot as it was earlier this week. 95. But yeah, this is State College, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the stream, Ghost Lover. Hope you're having a lovely evening. Yeah, but the golfers are still out here, still enjoying their day. See if we can, I wonder if I can get a, yeah, I also got the camera working. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be a nice video. Take a little walk here.